Hi friends, welcome to SSCG Electrical. In this video, I am going to discuss two most important measurements previous questions, and this is the part 9 video. Up to part 8 videos links I have given in the description. You can go through it. See here. In electrodynamometer ammeter, the deflection of the pointer is proportional to. In electrodynamometer ammeter, the deflection of the pointer is proportional to. Okay, deflection represented with theta here. Okay, and see here. In electrodynamometer ammeter, what happens? The deflection torque is, we know that is deflection torque equal to I1 I2 cos pi dm by d theta. Okay, controlling torque is k theta. At balance condition, what happens? Tc equals to Td. Tc equals to Td. Then what happens? Tc equals to Td. Then what happens? K theta equals to I1 I2 cos pi dm by d theta. Okay, kt equals to cos pi dm by d theta. From this, theta is proportional to what? I1 I2 will be there here. So theta is proportional to I1 I2 here. Theta is proportional to I1 I2. I1 and I2 are RMS currents here. So from these options, which one is suitable? See here, both currents given here. So in first option, what is the fixed coil, moving coil? That is mean currents in the fixed coil and moving coil given. And next one, square of the current in moving coil given. RMS value of the current in fixed coil given. Mean square of the currents in fixed coil and moving coil. So both the coils currents is including here. So answer is D. So actually construction is, see here, this is the construction. Okay, this is the fixed coil and this is another fixed coil. Two fixed coils will be there here. Okay, this is a moving coil. This is a practical appearance of the electrodynamometer. Okay, so this is the moving coil and the pointer will be like this. This is the pointer. This is the pointer. These two fixed coils will be there, no? So fixed, the deflection of the pointer is depends on currents in fixed coil and moving coil. Fixed coil and moving coil. Currents in the fixed coil and moving coil. That is a mean square. That is a RMS values. Those are the RMS values. That is theta is proportional to I1 I2. One current is from fixed coil and another current is from moving coil. So these two are RMS currents. Don't forget this. Okay. So from this option we can know the mean square of currents in fixed coil and moving coil. Next one. A resistance R is measured by ammeter voltmeter method and the voltmeter reading is 200 volts and internal resistance is 2 kilo ohms. This is 2 kilo ohms. If the ammeter reading is found to be 2 amps, then value of the resistance is asking. So this resistance is asking how much it is. Okay, see here. Actually practically how it appears to be, there is one resistor. There is one resistor. He connected one voltmeter here. Okay, he connected one voltmeter here, that is given here, given in the figure, that is 2 kilo ohms. This is the 2 kilo ohms resistance, internal resistance of the voltmeter. And one more thing he has given, voltmeter reading 200 volts given. That means across this how much 200 volts is appearing, that is measured by voltmeter. So across this 200 volts is there. If you know the current, how much current is passing through this resistor, we can easily calculate the resistance. R equal to V by I. Resistance equal to voltage by current. Here how much voltage is appearing across this, we know that. If you know the current, how much current is passing through it, we can easily calculate the resistance. Okay, how much current is passing through it. Actually here, to know the current of this, we connected a ammeter here. How much current is passing here? 2 amps current is passing. 2 amps current is passing. Okay, for ideal ammeter, what is the internal resistance here? For ideal ammeter, internal resistance is 0. For current source, internal resistance is infinite. Don't confuse with this. For current source, internal resistance is infinite. For ammeter, internal resistance is 0 only. So 2 amps current will flow in this way. Okay, so how much current is flowing through this resistor, we have to know. So how much current is flowing through this voltmeter, if we know that, we can remove that and remaining current will flow through this resistor. So 2 amps current is flowing till this point. Due to voltmeter, how much current is it is consuming? I equals to V by internal, due to internal resistance, how much consuming? See here, I equals to V by R. How much voltage? That is 200 volts, we know that. 200 by how much internal resistance? That is 2000. So simplify this, what you will get? 1 by 10, that is 0.1 we will get. That is 0.1 amp is it is consuming. Therefore 0.1 amp it is consuming. 0.1 amp is flowing through this voltmeter. So remaining current has to flow through this resistor, how much current is flowing? 2 minus 0.1, what you will get? 1.9. So 1.9 amps it is flowing through this. Therefore we can easily calculate how much resistance it is. R equals to V by, that is 200 by resistance, how much? Current is how much? 1.9 amps. Simplify this. If you simplify, what you will get? Multiply 10 on both sides, then what you will get? 2000 by 19. Simplify this, you will get the required answer. Okay, 1900 is 1900 and 195 is 95. So what you will get? 1995. So 105 is near to this. Okay, 105.3 is the correct answer. Again I am repeating here, I multiplied 10 on both sides, that is 2000 by 19, and 1900 from the given options. 1900 and 195 is 95. So 1995, it is similar to this. That is why I have chosen first option. If you see the remaining C and D options, that is less than 100 given. So those are not at all the correct answers. So 105.3 is the correct answer here. Hope you understood. And one important point need to be remembered here is regarding ammeter, internal resistance is 0. For current source, internal resistance is infinite. For current source, internal resistance is infinite. For ammeter, internal resistance is 0. And regarding voltmeter, important point to be remembered here is regarding voltage source, internal resistance is 0. Regarding voltmeter, internal resistance is infinite. Don't forget this. Okay, this question I have asked in the in YouTube playlist, in community section I have asked these questions. Okay, and these are the two important measurements previous questions. And thanks for watching this video. Please like this video and share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you.